Today we're working with our friends at RV World in Ramsey, Minnesota. Hi folks, I'm Anthony with two guys doing a ride, and today we're out here in beautiful Ramsey at RV World. And we're here with Anthony. Anthony, thanks for being with us.
No problem.
And if you haven't seen our videos, we've got 3 videos of campers that are out here. And this one is definitely not the entry level.
Correct.
So this one's a little higher up the food chain on price. But it is a lot bigger and has a lot more amenities. So, Anthony, what are we looking at today?
So this will be the 2021 Heartland Torque. Its floor plan is a 350.
Okay, and let's just start down here in the front here. So obviously you're gonna have what to haul this?
So you're gonna need a pretty big truck. This unit's right about 12,600 pounds right now dry. So that's without any of your storage or anything. So you're gonna need
you need a gooseneck.
Yeah, for sure. You need a nice 5th wheel hitch in the back of your truck, and you're gonna need a truck that can pull it.
Now, underneath here, do we have storage or?
So it's little. So your batteries are gonna be stored down here. That's it. And then it's prepped for a generator on my side here. So it does not come with one.
Okay, but it goes right in there.
Correct.
And it becomes, if you order it, it gets all pre-wired.
Yeah, so we would actually do it here for this unit.
Okay.
You would order a generator with us. We usually put a 5500 Onan in here because of the 50 amp service and the 2 ACs.
Okay, and then it's just exhausted out the bottom with an exhaust pipe.
Correct.
Okay. Wow, so built right in.
So it is.
Is it gas or a diesel?
So it would be gas.
Okay. All right. Nice to know you have that. Especially if you're dry camping. Okay, you've got lights underneath here.
Yep. So that would just be, you're down here messing around, wanna.
This is because, okay, well, let's talk about this since we're right here.
So with that hitch, that would be in the back of your truck, this is how you can raise and lower your unit with the electric 6-point level system. You also can auto level the trailer. You press this, and the trailer will feel where it's level.
Left to right, front to back.
And then when you hook up to your hitch, you could do retract all stabilized jacks are gonna pop up, and it also has a hitch height memory. So once you set it to remember your hitch height, you can just press your hitch height. It'll automatically go to that, hook up, retract all, and you can take off and go down the road.
That's just amazing. Now, little details, but this right here is the clip holder for the door.
Correct.
So you're not left trying to hold it up with your head or your shoulder.
No one wants
There's
that.
little things that after you own one, you'll appreciate.
Yes.
So, okay, let's keep going. So this is, I'm going to guess, one of the propane tanks?
Correct. We would put 2 30-pound propane tanks on here. One goes on this side, the other goes on the other side.
Okay.
One little trick I tell people about the propane, you could always leave one open, leave one closed, because it'll always switch internally, and then you'll know when you run out of propane. Because otherwise, if they're both open, it's going to draw from this tank and start drawing from the other one.
Without telling you.
Yes, correct.
So you could have a dry tank, and you wouldn't. So in other words, if you run out like that, you're out of both tanks.
Yes.
Okay, good idea, good tip. Thank you. Underneath here, again, there's more storage.
Yes, access to the outside storage here. It is insulated and has heat ducts that run to it.
It's gigantic.
It is very
It's like another miniature bed. It's the basement. Okay, tell us what this screen is.
So this screen actually turn on. It might take a little bit to turn on.
There it goes.
So you can actually level the trailer from here too. It does have the auto level up there. You can also auto level it here. Your hitch. Let's go back to that. But you can also level each side individually from here as well.
Which you can't do from there.
Correct.
Okay, so that's the key difference then. Okay, we've got a couple of choices right here that you can make.
So in one of the other videos that we were on, the travel trailers, they had an inlet for city water and for your fresh tank. This one just has the one inlet here. So depending on how you're going to use your water, if you're trying to fill your fresh tank, you would actually turn this, and it would direct all the water to go directly to the fresh tank. This is how you would use the water in the fresh tank, because you're dry camping or boondocking, like I like to call it. And if you're using city water at the campsite, you can go here and do all that. And then there's a fourth option for when you go to winterize and sanitize all fixtures.
Okay, and then this is just an air vent.
Correct.
So there's no lockup. Okay, and then this is standard garden hose size.
Correct. Yep.
All right, and then it's 100 psi max input.
Yeah, so we sell water pressure regulators anyways, because depending on some campsites, the water pressure can change. The Bunker Hills, for example, I think they have theirs close to 90. Some of the smaller units, you might blow your tank right out. So we do sell water pressure regulators that'll always make the water down to 40.
So then you hook the
hook
the incoming hose to that,
yep.
and then you can regulate how much pressure.
Correct. Yep.
Good to know. All right, underneath here.
You do have an outdoor shower here when you're either hooked up.
Does it have cold water in it right now?
It does not.
Can we try it out now?
I could use it. It's a little hot out here.
Yeah. It does have the knobs for cold and hot water when you have water inside your unit. Some people would have heard a lot, dogs, little kids or something.
Yeah.
No one really strips down and takes a shower outside.
No, but it's nice to have that. I mean,
Yeah.
that's just a handy feature. All right, let's talk about these things right here.
Yeah. So starting with these will be all cable and satellite inlets.
Okay.
For inside the unit there. I believe this one is the cable.
Okay.
This one, and then the rest, I think, are just multiple satellite cables for all the different TV options you can have inside.
Okay.
Down to this thing for your holding tanks. You do have a gray and black in here. I believe on the fifth wheel, the black tank is marked by the red markings on the handle, where the gray tank is just a standard one. Your sewage connection here, where you would pull your black tank, which you always want to do first because it is the wastewater and not just water from your sink, shower, and so forth. When you pull that, you let that run. Once you feel nothing coming through the hose anymore, if you can see not moving, you can take that same garden hose that we plugged in here, put it to here, which is a black tank flush. It'll help rinse out that a little bit more.
Okay.
It won't get all the muck and stuff usually on the bottom. We recommend go to your toilet, dump a couple buckets of water, and then some ice, and then you can drive home, let that mix up and release everything, and then redump it again.
Okay.
And then after you're done with your black tank, you can pull your gray tank then, because that will help wash away all of the excess stuff on the end of the sewer fitting.
Okay. And then underneath here, you just, of course, have some 110 outlets.
Correct.
Okay, to plug in whatever you would want to plug in outside. All right. What do we have here?
Over here we have the furnace outtake.
Okay.
We sell little screens that go over this too, because you get mud daubers and insects that go in there, clog it up with mud. Sometimes bats can sneak in there and stuff. So throw a little screen over there. It's just an outtake.
All right. So then, what do we have under this panel?
So this would be your hot water heater access from the outside.
Oh, nice.
And sometimes you can come back here, check the water pressure. There's this just goes over here to log it or hold the water in.
Okay. So, but it's nice to have that easy access to it. You kind of wonder when they put everything in a camper, how do you ever fix anything?
Convenience always wins.
Okay, of course, this is one of the slide outs.
Yep.
So this obviously has much bigger tires on here.
Correct.
Anthony, so what size tires is this?
So these are both 16, and it is tandem axle. So it's
Okay,
double axle.
double axle with leaf springs on there.
Yep.
So obviously designed to carry that 12,000 some pounds of ton
Correct,
weight.
and whatever else you add.
Yeah,
into
well,
it.
yes, whatever else you add to that. So, okay. All right. So, Anthony, where does this have a spare tire?
Yeah. So the spare tire is actually tucked under this unit right here. This just twists out like that. You pull and lift, and it pulls.
Oh, the whole thing slides out like this?
Yeah, like trombone style, kind of.
Oh, okay. All right. And then, so we'll go down here. You've got your wastewater holding tank for gray water.
Yes.
So, how many gallons, if you pump water in there into the water, the freshwater tank, how many gallons? Because I know on the smaller RVs we looked at, there were about 33 gallons.
Correct.
So what is it on something this size?
So on the gray tank, we're at 86.
Ooh, much
86
bigger.
gallons, because there is two of them. I believe one is 46 gallons, and the other is just 40. Because there's a bathroom in the front, so that will control one gray tank.
Okay.
And then the sink and stuff from the kitchen will be for this gray
So
tank.
and this is where the holding tank is for the
This would
gray.
be the kitchen and gray.
Right,
Yep.
and so that's the hose for it. That's the outlet for it. Okay. Then down here, what do we have here?
So that is actually your onboard fuel station. It has a 30-gallon fuel tank on it. So you have the nozzle there, just like at your neighborhood-friendly gas
Yep.
station. And then you actually pop
You got a
this
nice,
little
easy,
panel open.
regular car style fill gate,
Correct,
fill
and
area.
This would actually be your fuel pump there.
So this is a toy hauler.
Yes, sir.
So this is designed so that you can put gas in here, go when you get to where you're going, go drive your toy, but eventually you're gonna run out of gas.
Yes.
Well, you can just pull up to your own trailer and do a refill.
Do that.
That is sweet. Or if your gas is cheaper somewhere than somewhere else, you can tank up
Load
and,
it up and bring
go
it
home
home.
and sell it to your neighbors for double the price. I don't know. Okay, so I noticed we do have another outlet or another something right here.
Yeah, so that will be your direct power.
Okay.
Right here, it is 50 amp service, like I mentioned, because of the 2 ACs, and you also have a bigger refrigerator in this unit.
Okay, and it does come with the cable for
Correct,
that.
yep.
Okay, and then this is just a vent.
Yeah, so from the inside, you open it of the garage area. You will be able to open both these vents when you're traveling with your toy to release the gas fumes,
And stuff.
Yep.
Oh, nice. And this, of course, this ladder just unlatches and pulls out, and then you can climb on top of your roof to check
Correct.
your I suppose air conditioning is up
Yes.
there and some of the roof vents.
Some roof vents and all that, just to check your seals. We say every 90 days, if not twice a year, like before winter and after winter.
Okay.
It is a fully walkable roof, but I would recommend fully crawlable.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be up that hall and just walking. All right, so Anthony, this house has a solar panel hook-in?
Correct. So it's compatible with any solar portable solar kit. It's a universal plug, so you can go Amazon wherever.
And you also do sell one here.
Yeah, we sell the Zamp.
Okay.
It's a pretty name brand one that you can plug into this. It's just a suitcase style portable solar panel.
And again, it's designed to charge your battery.
Correct.
Right? Not to run everything. Okay. Now, there's an interesting thing about these side markers because you notice the design's a little different here. So tell us what's unique about these.
They are just side markers, like for when you're driving, you turn your lights on, those light on. But they're also prepped for a Furion side camera, so you can do one on the left or the right. And on that same LCD screen that you can use on the plug and play on the backup camera, you could be able to see while you're driving or when you need to park it, your blind spots on your left and right side of the unit.
Okay. Okay. So this is a toy hauler.
Yes.
So explain to us how this back half works.
So this 8-foot patio door here is actually a ramp as well. Right now it's zip tied. It's a new unit from the manufacturer. These pop open like that. You pull the ramp down, and you can use it as access to the garage for your RV or for your toy.
So you can drive your toys right up there.
Correct. Yeah, motorcycles, your golf cart, side by side, whatever you're putting in there. And then it also has 2 cables that suspend from this side where it becomes like a gravity party deck.
Okay, so you could actually sit out here.
Yeah, and it comes with a railing that goes around it.
Okay, and we'll see that a little bit more inside. And then up on top, you got a awning?
Yes, so there's an awning that actually goes over the back as when you're using it as the party deck.
Oh, my goodness. All right, well, I'm getting anxious to step inside here, so let's walk around. And I think we'll do just that. Phew, first of all, it's big.
Yes.
I can see where you would be able to fit a golf cart or a utility vehicle or a couple motorcycles in here. You got tie downs on the floor.
Yep.
So there, we talked outside. You talked outside about the gate, right?
Yep.
Is that what this is?
Yeah. So that's the railing that will go around the patio door.
Okay.
To create a perimeter, and then these stairs actually on the floor connect to the back of it, so you have stairs to access straight up to the patio instead of walking back to these other entry doors.
Okay, so it has its own set of stairs. Now, inside, you have got these 2 couches.
Yep.
But do they fold down or out?
Yeah, so these actually convert. They just fold like this, and they'll both meet in the middle there. Like that. And then that one will come back over, and it converts to a queen. And
oh, sure.
Yeah.
So if I get off here.
So that will convert to a queen.
And it's got a little leg.
Yep.
That you can put down for support.
Yep. So
and there you go.
Convert to a queen.
So if you don't have a toy hauler, you want to just use it, or you leave your toy outside for the night.
Yep.
Okay.
Have extra sleeping. Otherwise, you can use it as the booth like this. When your toy is in here, you put these flat. They fold against the wall. But then also is on this Happy Jack system here. that actually controls another queen bed up here. So that one's folded or held in.
Okay, wait
right
a
now.
minute. So there's a bed up there?
Yeah, so that's a queen size bed.
So can you use both this and that at the same time?
So you have to use this to get that one. So that one's just being held by pins. So this one will electrically run up. You pull the pins on that one, and then you can drop that one down. And I believe it stops at a certain height, like where you wouldn't be able to go much lower.
Okay.
So this one gets raised electronically.
Correct.
And this one too?
Yes.
Okay.
They're both on the same system. Yep.
And that's to get to get the bed down.
Yep.
Okay.
And depending on the size of your toy too, you could just raise these all the way up and might be able to squeeze under it without
Okay.
having to ever flip them up to the side.
Huh. Okay. Now, right above the door, there's something. What is that?
Yeah, so we touched base on one of them from the outside, but these are your little vents. There's going to be one
Oh
here,
yeah, and we
there's
saw
one
that on the back
across.
of the trailer.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yep.
you can release the gas
Yep.
fumes.
And of course, the windows you can open.
Yep.
They got screens on them. You've got a door right here that you can close off everything. So if this were open, you know, you'd have a nice little lounge to sit in with your toys out. You know. Okay, so you have, is that a washer and dryer?
So
hookup?
it's prep for a washer and dryer. The RV washer and dryers are a little bit smaller than your residential ones.
Okay.
But you could do stackables here, or they sell all-in-one, where it's a washer and dryer all in one unit.
Okay. Now, right above you, Anthony, we've got a whole bunch of switches.
Yeah,
So what do we
We have
have?
a lot. So we got so up above, right above us, right there by that bed, we have a fan. Pop that open, close it up as well. Fan on, fan off.
Yeah, because otherwise that's kind of tall for someone to reach. I mean, it makes
Sure.
you don't think about it, but that makes sense. Okay.
You also have controls for lights back here.
Okay.
Some of the lights are being covered by that upper bed right now.
Yeah.
And then you have a switch for this particular unit, because it does have two slides in the
Okay.
main living, so you can actually access the trailer from inside, from right here, and then open these two slides if you're ever by yourself and didn't have a second person to help you.
Okay, and then of course you got two outlets and a little bit of storage above here.
Correct.
I do like how the door's got the nice glass. You know, it looks like a French door.
Yeah.
Is that? Okay, so this is, I'm guessing, where the TV would go.
Correct. So,
Got all of your connections, jacks, plugins over there. Okay. Oh, does have a JBL audio system.
yes. So it has those two speakers inside here, and then there's two speakers on the outside as well.
Okay, so and it's all Bluetooth.
Yep.
Okay, and then of course you have this. Is this for
It's a little extra
lighting? Right down there. Lots of storage up here.
Yeah.
Right. So, you know, not super deep, but man, you could fit a lot of smaller things up there.
Yeah.
That's why you didn't need as often. This is one of the bump outs.
Yes.
All right, so these are reclining chairs, right?
Yes.
This one here and this one here.
I believe so, and then these
Yep.
two also recline.
Oh.
And they have light up cup holders with USB outlets.
Okay, there. Yeah, so you got 3 cup holders. This one doesn't have the cup holder, but this one you also would have to pick up and maybe set on
Yes.
top here to retract the
Yes,
bump out.
so the seat that you're in connects to that one when the slide is out. But yes, you would have to disconnect it and store it
Okay.
somewhere else when the slide's in.
And that's a lot of seating, though. I mean, you could basically got 1, 2, you get 3, 4, 5. Man, and then those little switches on the walls, those are just next to the couch. Those are lights.
Yep.
For above the couches. Okay. Man, this is comfortable.
Yeah.
I might just stay here. You can turn on. Can you plug it in? And turn on the electrical.
Yeah, I can do that.
All right. Wow. Look at the sink here. Hey, this is big. Double sink too.
Correct.
First time I've seen a double sink here today. And then what kind of countertop
So
is
all
this?
solid surface countertops.
Okay. And then you've got a 3-burner stove. And of course, then the glass cover you had said, 'cause we saw this in an earlier trailer, but that's so you can have that little extra work area if you need it.
And then it also doubles as a backsplash if you open that up.
And it's fairly typical. These windows here don't open.
Correct.
And then the outlet, which is right here,
Yep.
is a GFCI outlet. And then, of course, you got your vents up here, your lighting, and you got a, man,
That's
got
a
full
convection microwave.
convection microwave.
Yeah.
Oh, that's unique.
Yeah.
Because you still have a stove here, too. So you have both. And then you got nice little storage right here. Got lots of drawer space. Is there a remote control in the drawer? Is that for the stove?
I believe it should be for the JBL.
Oh,
surround
okay.
sound
I was hoping I could
part.
cook, just press steak and it would
Yeah.
cook for me. Okay, talk to us about all of these
Yeah,
buttons
so-
and things here.
The convenience center over here. We got a lot going on. So this one's wired for an aftermarket accessory wine guard. It's compatible with a lot of people's cellular service or internet provider. Essentially, you just get like a SIM card, and you can have your own private connection through your trailer, like with 4G LTE.
Okay.
Or you could, depending on the aftermarket accessory you buy through WineGuard, you could use it as a booster for if the campsite offers Wi-Fi, or like I said, you can just
Okay.
have your own private connection.
Interesting. All right.
Over here we have another fan above that opens and closes, just like the one in the
Okay, yep. In the garage. Yep.
there. Over here you have your gauges for our battery.
Oh, sure.
1/3.
Yep.
You can check your freshwater tank, black water, gray 1 and gray 2. You also fire up your water pump from here to draw
Okay.
from that freshwater tank we have. We have a water heater that runs off both electric and gas. So this will switch to turn it to gas.
Okay.
And then this would be to turn it to electric.
All right.
Over here we just have switches for lights inside
Okay.
the coach. That pre-wired generator.
Oh, yeah, we looked at
there.
outside, sure.
When that's hooked up, you just
You
hold
just hit
this
that
down
to stop?
prime it.
Okay.
Yep, you prime it like this. Once that light turns on, you can start it up and you hear it.
You don't even have to go outside and start it up.
No.
Good Lord. Alrighty.
We have switches here for the slide outs here. There's also a bedroom slide out. And then this would actually retract the awning from right here. The switch for the awning over the patio would be in the garage.
Okay.
And then another light switch. And then this is for a slide.
Okay.
Because there's 2 slides over here.
All right, and then what about this one?
And that's just another light.
Just another
somewhere.
light. Okay.
It might be like the door light right
Okay.
outside.
Sure, because the steps have a little bit of light on them too. Okay. So right behind you is a very large fridge. It's
Yeah.
larger than the one I have in my house.
Correct. So I believe this is 12 cubic foot. This one is gas and electric, so you can run this off your propane.
Yeah. So you can keep it
or
running
while you're driving.
while you're driving. Right. Okay. Which I would think would be pretty important because you don't want to keep emptying it and finding new groceries everywhere you go. So the top part is, of course, a freezer, and you do get, the full size inside. I mean, you got access to everything. Wow. And then, of course, some storage up here, which is deep.
Very.
Man, that's big. I like the wood the woodwork up here, and the color combinations looks really nice. Looks upscale.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll go upstairs here. We'll go in here, and wow, okay. So you've got. I'm assuming this is a RV queen size.
So this is a king.
This is a king.
This is an RV king, and it's actually on this tilt system right now. So there's a little switch right here where you can run it all the way down. So something unique with this unit though, you have to have it ran all the way back up to operate this slide. The slide will not let you operate unless the bed's
I would
tilted.
assume so because you can't. It would hit.
Correct.
But I mean, that's really kind of cool. So during the day, when you're done, you just slide it up, and you've got a lot more room in here.
Yes, and the new mattresses that Heartland's put in the Torx, it's almost like a memory foam where it's not the harder mattresses you'll see in most of your standard trailers.
Very nice. You've got 3 sets of windows, all of which open, so you should get a cross breeze if there is one.
Correct.
Plus this window up here. Now, you have got, in addition to that, you got a little bit of storage on either side of the bed. Okay, and then back here, believe it or not, it's like a walk-in closet.
Your mini walk-in closet.
So you got 2 USB ports, USB A's. You've got, I'm assuming 110 volt outlets there.
2 more.
But they're both sides. So those outlets are on both sides. So a his and a her fair thing.
Yeah.
Kind of a, whoever you're with, you can each have some. And then there's more storage all the way up in here and down the floor right there. Wow. That is a lot of storage.
Definitely.
Holy buckets. Okay. Which is why there's nothing right here, because behind this is what you get access to.
Correct.
I mean, that's really cool, having a walk-in closet. Can't believe this. Now, from the master bedroom, You can close off the door to the stairs and the bathroom access, but you can then have your own private, like, master bathroom.
Correct.
Right? So if you're the only one in here, that's kind of nice. You got a nice size sink. You got a vanity mirror and some storage behind it. Storage underneath the sink. Yeah, storage on the side. Again, lots of storage, and then a nice shower.
Yep.
Now this one's definitely a shower. It's not a not a tub of any type for like a kid, but you got a manual foot pump flush.
And that is a porcelain toilet.
It's a porcelain toilet.
Yep.
Okay. And then of course this door here, you can lock it open. So when you're traveling, it's not rattling.
Correct. You can do it with the other one behind you.
And you can do it with this one right here too. So you're not dealing with anything sliding back and forth.
Correct.
And then of course you can just open the door. So 2 ways to come in, or you can close this one and this one, and people can use this as the bath, for the bathroom. So you're not walking into your bedroom. Wow! Holy schmoly! You got your thermostat setting. Of course, that's digital here. So this is climate.
That one is going to control the main living.
Okay.
And then there's one right here by this door that controls the AC unit you have in the bedroom.
So there are 2 AC units on this?
Correct. There's going to be one in the main living and one in the master bedroom. It's all ducted, so if you had one and you closed this one, the air will move through the ducts.
Okay.
Or you could control this one a little colder than you want this one.
Okay. Well, that's nice to have it in the master bedroom. It's kind of cut off from everything else, so it's nice you have that airflow there. But I like the digital thermostat that you have right there with the fan speed and everything. Wow. Whew. So, we said at the beginning that this is not your entry-level camper. We've looked at one of those. We looked at one that was, in the mid-20s. So, right now, as of today, what is this one going for?
We're looking at about $65,000 to $70,000 in that range.
Depending on what other options you put in here.
Correct.
And that kind of stuff. So that doesn't include the toy.
Correct.
You have to provide the toys.
You do have to provide the toy.
Or the truck.
Or
The truck to haul it, yes. So, Anthony, man, thanks again for taking us on a tour. Thanks for sharing your knowledge of these RVs with us. This is incredible. It's like it's just like a moving house on wheels with your garage.
Yeah.
To boot. All right. Thanks for watching.